So welcome back to the channel, guys. I've been recovering from a minor surgery and then some infection and just haven't had energy or a voice. And while I was watching videos of some of other people's older favorite games and stuff like that, and I would look stuff up online, and I came across this popped up on Amazon as, hey, if you like this game, you might also like this, Pillars of the Earth. And I don't know, it was 30, I can't remember if it's 29 or 39. And I was like, oh yeah, I thought this game was out of print. That was a cool old game. But I didn't think nothing of it. But I clicked on it, so it was saved in my browsing history. A couple days later, guys, I came back to it, $9.99. Now, it was not the Prime shipping. I did not get it in 2 days. It took like 7-8 days, but it's in. $9.99. For Pillars of the Earth. This is a great classic worker placement game. This is the Cosmos edition. Let's see. This is made in Germany. So maybe this will have some English translations. I mean, the back is in English. So 2017 Thams and Cosmos edition, Pillars of the Earth. So let's take a look at that. It's a pretty straightforward game, and it looks like everything is in English. And look, we have all the components here, breakdown. Oh, I cannot believe it. So this was a game that had been, when I was first getting back into the hobby and buying games more often and stuff, I had looked at this game and I was like, well, I've got Stone Age, and it's one of my family's favorite games, and it's great. Do I need another one? And I've got, I don't know, 8-10 worker placements. But for $9.99, look at this beautiful board. Look at that. Sorry, that light's giving a little glare, but look at that. Some of the modern board games I've looked at, they are very colorful, but they're, I don't know, they're too vibrant and pastel-y, and it's hard for me to see locations and see lines and stuff. But this one looks very nice. Very nice. And you've got this drawstring bag. And so what you do is, let's get a couple of these out. Got these large pawns here that are for the different players, and these are nice. These are old school pawns, game pawns, wooden ones. I like that. But these would be in the bag, and then you draw them out. And as you draw it out, you have, if you want to go first that day and your pawn was drawn first, you have to decide if you want to pay 7 money to go somewhere. But if there's nowhere you really need to go, you'd be like, nah, I'll take the last turn to go 0. And you keep doing that and filling it up, and then you go in order to do your actions. So really cool mechanic. Really cool. Do you want to pay the money to go early, or do you want to save the money? Go late and maybe not get the action that you wanted. Oh man, these little meeples are cool. I like those. Everything is nice and chunky and wood. And this dice, oh, it's the rounded beveled edge wood die. I like that. Oh, it feels good. So it's a 2, a 3, a 3, a 4, a 4, and a 5. So double 3, double 4. All right. Then we've got the wood bit tokens. Still, again, nice, just simple wood chunks of block wood. I don't know if you can see the difference good on camera. It looks like you can. So you have a tan, gray, brown, and blue. So this is like what, fish, wood, stone, and I don't know what that would be. And then you've got, looks like several player markers there. Black marker for the year or turn. And then one thing, it's I have seen this game criticized for this. Right here in the, oh, I shouldn't have folded up the board, but right here in the middle of the board, you are building a cathedral But this here, this is really cool. I mean, look at this. You're building this big cathedral. Let's see. I don't know if I can figure it out properly. Let's see, that would go there. Where would this go then? Does it go like that, maybe? Like that? I don't know. I had to look in the instructions. All I know is you build this this cathedral up. Surely it goes like that. Those would be walls. Aha! There we go. Where would this go? Like there? But that's just a timekeeper. That's just a round keeper. So, but it is really cool, really chunky pieces. Yeah, I like that. Got dividers here for everything, it looks like. Then we've got these. Oop, looks like it's got a starter there. So, standard small European cards, and this is another thing that, you know, some people complain about. They're so small in your hand. Seem like decent quality. It's got the gray, so it's not white. It's not black, but it's not white. So it may show over time. It may show some wear and tear, but they look very legible. Coin and the icons and everything is very easy to see and read, even on the small cards. And it's got nice artwork. Now all the Masons look similar, and so it is repeated artwork, but it's nice artwork. Very nice. Then you have your event cards. Yeah. Looks good. I'll go through and separate some of this stuff. I didn't have a lot of small bags left, but I did have another bag that was basically the same as the ones it came with, so grabbed it. I'm going to put all the resources in individual bags. So these will be put directly onto the board. So wood into the forest. And then you have stone, sand, glass, or I'm sorry, metal. Sand will make the glass, I guess, so, and concrete. So wood, sand, stone, and metal. And this is to build the cathedral. And we'll put these in here. I'm not going to put anything in here because depending on the number of players, it will be whether or not you put your workers in there. And then I did have these 4 small bags that were all the same, left over from something, so I'll use these. Before I do that, I just wanted to say it may not be exactly colorblind friendly with the red and green. It is an older game, so you can be wary of that. We have red and green. Let me put them together. So you may have to just mark, I mean, you could paint the top of that black, paint black on that or white or whatever, just to make them different. So everything seems to fit fine. And we have the black worker and the black marker, and then 4 gray workers, and I believe they're used in every game, so I'm just going to store them in this bag. Just give it a little roll and put it here. That should store everything. So this was, like I said, I can't remember if it was $29 or $39. Then it went down to $9.99 and I grabbed it. The next day it went up to $39.99. I was like, wow, so glad I grabbed it. As of the time of me recording this, it is back down to $14.99, which is an amazing price for such a great classic worker placement game. The Pillars of the Earth, based on the novel. And that is a look at what you get for what you pay.